Saturday, we're going to the park. It's a sunny day, it's hot and it's calm. Our hope and dreams, they are a fact, but I never thought the time would pass. Falling down on the empty ground. All my mind is turning to black and white. In spite of all my fears, I can see it all so clear. It all so clear.
Do it.
Alright, I'll see it.
Then I'll have it back.
Okay. Say when?
Yeah.
Hi Stu, thanks very much for coming on Cinderford Town TV. This unusual, we do an interview before a game, but today is pretty unique. We've got the situation where a team from Essex can be promoted on the result of this game, and it seems bizarre that there was a game held yesterday and there's a result which has made this game sort of strange for us.
Totally agree with you, Ken. Let's be honest, the feeling on Wednesday night when we were down at Siren was so peculiar, with sides around the country playing on Monday and Tuesday, and we knowing our fate beforehand was personally appalling. Yes, we was all aware of the situation of the 5 of the 7 and the points difference at the beginning of the season, but to play the first semi-final legs at different times, the FA have made a major mistake. But saying that, we proved on Wednesday that our lads, and especially our management, are really up for it. Fantastic game, great audience, great attendance I should say, and hopefully we'll do the same today.
Well, everybody's talking about the situation. We came on the bus today. There's got to be some way, surely, that all the clubs can get together and make sure this never happens again.
Absolutely, but it's whether what interaction the FA are, sort of come into the leagues. I'm getting the general feeling that the leagues wasn't really happy about this, the individual leagues. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'd like to find out. I'd like to actually, just to see if our league had a choice, or the Isthmian and the Northern had a choice. But if the FA have just implemented it, I think we do need to make a stand. I genuinely do think, and because we don't want to have this repeated. We don't think it's going to be repeated next year, obviously, because there's another step 4 coming in, so that won't be repeated. But who's to say in 5 or 6 years' time there's another restructure, the way grassroots football is, because it has to happen, and it happens again? I don't know. I really don't know. The amount of phone calls, texts, emails that I've been involved in this week has been amazing, or last week I should say, has been amazing. And I think in general everybody is upset. We got a Southern League, most probably, with no disrespect to the other leagues, I most probably feel most competitive of all the leagues, and we may be in a situation where nobody from this league goes up other than Blackfield and Langley, and that in itself is just a poor state of affairs.
All right, thanks very much, Stu. As a supporter, we don't normally do these pre-match interviews, but we like a view from the fan, the situation that we're in today. We'd like to know what you as a fan think about the situation, how this has all worked out, and let's get a view from you.
Well, it's quite bizarre, isn't it? We've got a team on the east of England in Heybridge waiting for the result of today to see whether they go up or not, and yet we cannot go up at all. But we've had 16 games without a loss. This could be our 17th, and it will be our 17th. We're going to go out there, we're going to win it, because we've got the best team. We've got the best team for this league, and as such, we should be going up. So that is the injustice of the whole thing. We are the best team in this league, and we'll prove it today.
Okay, thank you very much, Bob.
Cheers, Bob.
A long supporter, Cinderford Town Football Club. We find ourselves in a really bizarre situation. A team in Essex relying on our result today. What do you actually think about that and the setup and how the FA have dealt with it?
Well, obviously I think it's an absolute disgrace, as do most people throughout the country, I think. Heybridge, well, good luck to them. I think we could probably do them a favour today. I'm sure the team will be intending to do Heybridge a favour today. It'd be nice to keep Yate down with us if we're staying down. But very disappointing that it's got to this situation, really. And yeah.
Thanks very much, Ben.
From Yate Town and Cinderford Town. Team lineups as follows then, starting off with Cinderford. Number 1, Alex Harris. Number 2, Sam Turl. Number 3, Lewis Binns. Number 4, Ben Watkins. Number 5, Andy Lewis. Number 6, Nick Rose. Number 7, Craig Norman. Number 8, Morgan Sheehan. Number 9, Blaine Moore. Number 10, James Harding. And number 11 is Matt McDonald.
He didn't mention him, his name then, did he? Sam Nora. On the paper. Maybe he's in the toilet.
Come on, lads!
Oh, he's good. Elbow.
Yes! Oh, unlucky! Good. Oh, great ball. Great ball, Adnam. Yes! Yes! Get in there! Get in there! Well done, lads!
Great work, boys! Great work!
Oh, Yate! Keep your heads up!
Come on, Yate! Keeper came out and flat out.
Come on, Yate!
And turn at the channels. Good ball. Great no, big throw. Go on, Lux. Good strike. Ooh. Oh! Offside! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Offside. Offside. Ball's driven in and he put the boy on the...
In the 21st minute, scored by number 9, Ollie Mayhew.
Come on, Ben! Oh! Oh! Yes, Rhoda! Wow, good save. Oh, big save, Al.
Second goal for Yate, scored in the 14th minute by number 9, Ollie Mayhew.
Get the ball in.
The ball. Oh. Blaine should take it.
Tackle.
Goodbye, Maggie. Good. Great knock. Oh!
On me.
Go on, Guesty.
Yes. Oh.
What a nice.
Go on.
Get out. On. Get out. Oh, Jesse! What's that? Go, Sammy!
Oh.
Stay with. Go, Sammy! Where's this in?
Ross! Just go, Ross!
Go, Ross! Go, Pricey! Where, Pricey? Fucking hell, back!
Come on, Harvey!
Yes, Pricey!
Third goal for Yate in the 78th minute, scored by number 7, Adam Price.
Come on, boys, keep going. Oh! Fucking hell!
Well done, Keith! Yes! Get out!
Yes! Oh God, Josh!
Go on. Oh, lucky! Oh, come on, Yate!
Yeah, that's
The referee has indicated a minimum of 4 additional minutes. Just a reminder to everyone, do not run on the pitch. Please, do not run on the pitch at the end of the game.
There's about 2015-year-olds here that don't take any notice.
Go! Yate!
Yeah, go on! Go on!
Go Dave! Go Dave! Go Dave! Oh, lucky! Get it back! Go, Tommy!
Cinderford boys, very proud of you boys, unlucky.
The trophy. Come on, let's give him a big cheer. Number 4, Nick Pear. Josh Ford.
Hello, Nick.
Thank you. Hi, Brian.
Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
Thank you.
Jack Twyman.
Hello, mate.
Mason Evans. What a place. Ross Langworthy.
Hello, Nick. Hello, mate. Hello, buddy.
Nick Humphries. Ollie Mayhew.
Oh, 6, isn't it?
Sam Bolton. Dave Glenn Brooks. Kamara. Adam Price. Joe Guest. Elliot Keeley. Josh Can. Lewis Thomas.
Coming up, boys!
Come on.
What a pole!
Who's this guy? Ollie Two more left. So Nick, if you want to make your way back, collect the trophy, please. Congratulations. Congratulations,
Hi Paul, hard luck today really, we had our chances, but the question I'd like to ask you, this is the last interview for the season, is just go back to Mansfield game. When you came off the pitch then, 5 goals, you must have felt terrible, and this is a great end to the season for Cinderford Town.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the boys feel a little bit similar to that day today, to be honest, very dejected, and that was a bit of a turning point. After that we did go on a run. I mean, that wasn't, it was just little things that changed, you know, boys getting to know even more what we've been doing since the start of the season. Some games, you know, we've had the rubber to green where we didn't in the earlier part of the season, and then confidence takes over, doesn't it? And then when boys are playing well and winning, that breeds confidence, and then you play even better, and that's why we've gone on the run that we've gone on. You know, as you say, we've got to try not to get too bogged down in today, because we've been on a great run. You could say they should have scrapped the playoffs this year because we couldn't have gone up or whatever anyway, but then we wouldn't have had that journey to getting in the playoffs and then having that semi-final on Wednesday, and having today's game. So we think it's been in all competitions we've been great. If we could drop a few of the cups earlier next season and save a few wins for the league, then we'd be challenging right at the very top of the league. So if we can keep this group together, that's the aim. That's got to be the aim for next season.
Well, for 20 minutes today, we could have gone 2-0 up. We were discussing it. Ben Watkins had that chance, and that could have been the goal that would have helped us through. The build-up to that goal was spectacular. I mean, I'm sure when it comes back over the video, and that's the sort of football you want to continue playing for next season. I mean, people love our style of football at the moment at Cinderford, and I think it shows. You know, we've troubled nearly every team we've played, even today. Is that how you feel next season will go for us?
Yeah, definitely. I think, look, we've fallen short, so we've got to get even better at it. But as you say, the first 25 minutes today, I thought we were excellent. You know, we were playing some great stuff. We created chances, as you say. If Ben Watkins finishes that, and it's nothing on him, if he finishes that, that's one of the goals of the season. It's also 2-0, and I think obviously it's a totally different game then. You know, they have to press, and that will leave more space for us. As it was, we conceded 2 pretty quick goals. We know in that change room what's caused that, and then it makes it difficult for you trying to come back against a team who's got a chance of promotion and got everything to cling on to. So fair play to them. They defended, they hit us on the break well, they were clinical today, and we wish Polly and all of Yate the best for next season and congratulate them really.
Well, as fans, we've had 2 extra games to watch, and to come and play in front of 1,000 people today here, I think it's brilliant. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you very much for everything you've given to Town TV and also to our club.
Cheers,
you.
Ken. Thank
Polly,
you.
Cinderford Town TV, thanks very much for coming out. Great win for you today. You've been on the rack, I know, and everybody from your club knows, for the last few weeks. You won against Muddyfields on penalties, and then you've done the job on Cinderford Town today. You must feel elated.
Yeah, we're delighted. You're right. We have been on the ropes. I think a few people were writing us off. We've bounced back. You give us a bit of a going over a few weeks back, and we've bounced back, and we've been there all season. So I think we've got what we deserved over the season.
Well, you spent most of the time at the top of the table, if my memory serves me right. So, the Blackfield, they sort of just got in there in the end. Nobody thinks that they were the best team, to be honest, but they did the job like a lot of teams that go up from this. And how do you actually feel you can build on this for next season?
I think
the Premier's a tough division.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited by the prospect, but we know there's some work to be done. And it's not going to be much of a summer off, is it, to be fair?
Are you confident you can get the players and stuff?
Yeah, we'll have a good go. I'll put my hand to anything. I'll try anything. We've identified some players already.
Yeah.
And we know there's a little bit of change to be made.
Okay, Polly, thank you very much indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best to you next year. Thank you.